Samus' suit maintenance and data backup is complete. Mission is a go.
What mission? What are they talking about here? What the? Oh, here. What is up, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and everyone else in between? It's me, the Package Andrew Steele. It's Sunday, and you know what that means. Metroid Prime Sunday. And last we left our hero, Samus Aran. She has acquired the gravity suit, which allows her to move about freely through the water. She is now currently investigating the Frigate ship that exploded during the reactor core explosion. And I'm wondering, what will she find down there? More enemy troops? A way forward? Who knows? So, and I think the next 2 weeks are probably going to be the final two segments of this game. I will probably be finished with this one. I will probably be finished with this game next week, and then the week after we will be going with Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Now that game is supposed to be the better of the bunch. Don't get me wrong. I do love Metroid Prime 3 Corrupted, but if I want to do that game, I'll have to do a different setup. Like, say, we still have our Nintendo Wii in the basement. Maybe we might hook that up instead of the GameCube. It might give us an idea. Got to make sure I connect my controller here. Tomorrow is Nostalgic Monday, and it's St. Patrick's Day. So don't forget to wear green. And be careful out there. Don't drink and drive. Whatever you do, be sure to bring a Shamrock Shake. As we continue Nostalgic Monday and the Donkey Kong Country series with Donkey Kong Country 2: Diddy's Kong Quest. And depending on the situation, like tomorrow, I could. Legend of Zelda Tuesday. I did earlier this week. I posted a poll about what the next Legend of Zelda game you want me to stream. Chris Lampson has suggested that I play Twilight Princess, but I can't do hard mode and the Ganon Beast amiibo. I mean, I'll probably try and get my hands on Twilight Princess on the GameCube. I think we may have already given that away at a local I do have a store at GG Games, which is near me. If not, I'll probably end up continuing Echoes of Wisdom. That may sound like a better game. And speaking of which, I may end up doing that early Tuesday morning as opposed to Tuesday evening. But then again, it depends on my sleep schedule. Anyways, I'm going to continue to do my Twitch research and see if I can become more discoverable going forward. And of course, and now about this week and about the next episode of voice acting. That may be a question because my brother, the Cannonball Alex Steele, has informed me that he will be recording the Outside Blitz on that day. And depending on when they finish with that, we will proceed with that as scheduled, maybe a little bit later than usual. Who knows? But rest assured, I believe we will be able to do that segment on time or a little bit later, depending on when my brother finishes the podcast. By the way, about Outside Blitz, you can go ahead and check them out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Odyssey, and coming soon to Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Everything you need to know about Free Agent Frenzy, the draft, and the new NFL league year every 2 days. If you're a football fan and you want to know something, a little bit more about it, do yourself a favor and check out that podcast. Trust me, you will thank me later. Now that I got that out of the way, I'm just going to go ahead and start with this. My trusty bottled water. Folks, you got a cap to your bottle or a pin to your can. You go ahead and pull that pin or twist that cap off. With a twisty twist. Because it's time for me to hydrate. Boy, did I need that. All right, live scene. Let's get right to it. So here we are. We're going to dive right into Metroid Prime. And mind you, the anticipation for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is at an all-time high. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what unfolds about this. You know, release date, more information. Looks like I'm almost halfway there. So here we are, Talon Overworld, and I believe we are at the underwater, the underwater Frigate. I want to turn this up just a little bit. There we go. Folks, can you hear the audio? Primary door control is inoperable. Auxiliary controls must be used. Yeah, there's no power. We need power conduits. That's what the... Oh, hello. Auxiliary door controls online. Energy tank lies in this crash lift. Concussive blast should destroy the lift's door panel. And bingo. Confirm. So the name of the game here is to... Uh-oh. Foreign technology present. Active transport located. Oh. The transport to Phazon Mines East. So that's what this is all about. So I guess I already know the Aqua Reaper. Alright, we're looking for now we're looking for the third one. Ah. Easy does it, kid. So basically a space pirate was in there. All right. We're at the Deck Beta Transit Hall. Uh-oh. Turret spotted. Another one. Take that. Wait a second. There's something over there. Oh, it's probably on the bottom end. New creature, Aquadrone. Security mecha adapted for use in underwater areas. Space pirates have adapted a number of sentry drones for use in liquid environments. These Aquadrones, excuse me. These Aquadrones utilize an arsenal and artificial intelligence suits similar to their cousins. The pirates have been unable to properly shield these drones from electrical attack, making them vulnerable to the wave beam. Cordite door structural integrity below safety tolerances. Ooh, check it out, missile expansion. Yes, sir. Door has no power. 3 nearby power conduits must be energized for it to open. Blasted electrical energy will energize the conduits. Invisible to the normal spectrum. Yep, gotta find the conduits and power them up. There's one. Now the second one's got. The other two must be up there. Okay. All right, now the third one. Where's the third one? It's gotta be here somewhere. There it is. Right there. More aqua pirates. You're no match for Samus. Now find those power conduits and power them up. All right, there's one down. There's the other. Of course. Biotech Research Area 1. Check to see if there's anything worth scanning. Another space pirate. New creature, Aquasac, will burst when subjected to impact or trauma. Believed to be in the same family as the Sapsac, this plant has similar features. It will burst when exposed to force. This protective response keeps most creatures from feeding on it. Okay. Oh, man. Losing my way. Huh. All right. Oh, wait. So that's where I go. Hydro access tunnel. Oh, I knew there was something funny about this area. Okay, gotta time it right. Oops. Oh, come on now. Got the energy tank. Oh, look at this. Would you look at that? I'm at the Great Tree Hall. And what's up there? There it is. Gate locked, engaged. The control system lies nearby. All right, so I found the way forward. But I don't want to go that way. I want to go down there. What's through here? That music. Intense radiation detected. Well, here we are. Access to Phazon Mines East granted. Please step to the hologram. So not even 30 minutes into this stream, and already I found Phazon Mines. Well, this place reeks of suspicion. Well, here we are. At the space pirate base known as the Phazon Mines.
That accursed hunter. I sense her presence.
Incoming scan data. Power surges detected. Surges located within mining compound. What the?
It's the hunter. Terminate her on sight.
New creature. Mechanism. Mega turret. Permanent defense turret reinforced with energy shielding. Frustrated with inferior armor plating on standard defense turrets, the space pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding and an increased beam strength makes the mega turret an efficient point defense weapon. Oh, but first, save station access granted. Time for a little suit maintenance and data backup. Oops. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, look at this. Power conduit. What's this?
Transfer of building materials complete. Processing of materials for xenon containment units underway. Report all phase-on mutations to science team immediately. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay and rations. Elite and trooper candidates are now being selected by command.
Crane controls now active. Okay, all the way up and... Another missile expansion acquired. Secondary force field control disabled. Your dual control force field is online. Deactivation controls are likely nearby. Primary force field control disabled. Permanent defense turret malfunction. Structural integrity of Bendesium gate is low. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Hey, wait a second. Turret up there, I'm sure of it. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Uh-oh, we got company. New creature, Wave Trooper, space-powered armed with wave beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your chosen design originals, but still quite potent. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Door's been unlocked. Well, microfractures present in Bendesium blastgate. It's creeping me out, man. Oh, there's the door. Unit indent code EPG8642, batch 23, field designation Elite Powered Alpha. Stasis tank hull reinforced with Bendesium alloy plates.
Recommended battle systems for elite pirate are as follows: shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave quick projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets.
Got a new pirate data.
Log 110019. Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The phase-on infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research Team Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a phase-on strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have fused Vertigo phase-on with space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training.
Ugh. Oh boy. Platform systems active.
That accursed hunter, we will show them what we're made of. Death to the hunter, death to all who oppose us.
Yeah, right. That's what you always say. Uh-oh. Contact. Target neutralized. Oh. What's this? Surface integrity at 8%. Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse. What am I hearing? Platform systems active.
Security alert, all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once.
Oh boy. They're not playing around. Standard spinner device.
Attention all units. Report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination.
Harsh. New creature. Power Trooper. Space pirate armed with power beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the power beam. Flaw in design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your chosen design originals, but still quite potent. Eat super missile, freak. Industrial grade pulse beam mining configuration. Structure surface integrity at 42%. Presence of thermal power signature detected. Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse. 13% on this one. 44% on that one. 23% on that one. 31% could cause collapse. Industrial pulse beam online. Autofire mode engaged. Oh, I see. Gotta keep going. I'm not finished with that one. I kind of want to get that one. Let's see if I can get it this time. Good hit. All right, so look at all that. Oh, look what we have here. Missile expansion. Come to Papa. All right, nobody at the chat yet. Oops. Wait a second now. Where's this lead? Oh. So this is ore processing. Uh-oh. Contact. All right, done. So that's one. That's the first floor. Now I gotta get the second floor here. Oh, I got more contact, man. I don't like the sound of that. Wait a second. This is a rotation control unit for the middle section of the pillar. It requires power to operate. This hologram represents a central pillar in this room. The pillar contains several rotating sections. They can be moved to gain access to different areas. Rotation of the pillar will alter the path of its magnetic rail tracks. Okay, gotta go to the bottom floor to connect the spider magnetic rail system. That's not gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Right, up we go, up we go. Kind of. Okay, I'm hearing something. Where's it coming from? Oh, contact. Rotation control unit blocked by partial collapse of Bendesium wall. Nope, not with that weapon. But this one. Ugh. Well, that hurt. Hopefully not too much. Where's the other door? Oh, it's right there. Oh, where does that go? Access to Phazon Mines Level 2 granted. Please step into the hologram. Hey, isn't that the impact crater? Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. Anyways. Okay, better be careful. All right, next. So we're at Elite Control Access. That music's familiar. Yeah, I listened to that music when I was at the Fendrana Drifts research facility. Looks like, hey, what's this? Elite Control. Oh, Maddie! Thank you so much for liking the stream. Definitely one of our top fans, no doubt about that. Force field engaged. Deactivation required for access. What's this?
A shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The Ingenoid Star Marines we acquired them from were letting them to sit on a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon.
New pirate data.
Log 10-23-7. Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not.
New pirate data.
Log 11-1569. Test subject Zelta D, hereafter referred to as Metroid Prime, was recently discovered in a cavern by mining crews. It quickly dispatched the miners, but was eventually contained by security units and drones. Once contained, we were able to begin studies upon Metroid Prime. The results have been astonishing. It is genetically similar to Metroid's, albeit on a highly evolved level. It displays a limitless capacity for phazon infusion and shows no phazon-based degeneration whatsoever. It continues to grow in size, and while it has manifested some psychotic behavior, the cold fields we use to pacify remain effective. Authorization for advanced studies on Metroid Prime have been approved.
Ugh, Metroid Prime, huh? So that's where we go. Plasma artillery cannon unit is extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon concerned to connect to energy siphon systems to augment performance. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. New creature, Elite Pirate. Phazon enhanced space pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well armed. Elite pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon system absorbs beam weapon shots, which they use to fuel a massive plasma artillery cannon. The nature of the system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Well armed, the Elite Pirate is effective in close combat, and at a distance, their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. Oh boy. Let's see what these Elite Pirates are. Uh-oh. Oh, down goes the Elite Pirate. Uh-oh. Contact. Oh, no. Ice Troopers. Space pirate armed with ice beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the ice beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your chosen design originals, but still quite potent. Piece of cake. Area clear. Gather all data and information you can. We need to know what's going on with these Elite Pirates.
Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle.
Yeah, your pay gets cut in half.
Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves cancelled pending downgrade of alert status.
Yeah, you can't call for leave. You can't get a day off.
Bioform Samus Aaron continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aaron. Report to your field officers for details.
Got a new pirate data.
Log 112228. Science team has attempted to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assault on her forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward.
Ugh. Okay. So they tried to get to the phase on nutrient vat elite pirate ration processing in progress. Phase on nutrient vat elite pirate ration processing is in progress. So what happens when I go this way? Uh-oh. What's it? Nope, can't go. A rock slide has blocked off this passage. Analysis indicate traces of bendesium. Okay, better wait then.
Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This could make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities.
Security alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our system at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible.
Facility command's request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG-8644 and EPG-8656 for field duty at once.
Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on Hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures.
Wowie zowie. Search this area with a fine-tooth comb.
Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our Frigate is over. Now we can concentrate on our efforts on the Hunter. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and bendesium covers in 2 decacycles.
New part data.
Log 113771. Subject Metroid Prime's breach has been contaminated. Subject Metroid Prime's breach has been contained. Reports indicate that it sensed a large batch of raw Phazon in the lab from within its stasis tank and broke through the glass, using previously unsuspected strength. Besides consuming all of the Phazon, Metroid Prime assimilated several weapons and defense systems from fallen security units. It has suffered no ill effects from said assimilation. Indeed, it began to use its newly acquired weapons against us. Once we pacified it, we were unable to remove the assimilated gear without threat to Metroid Prime. The gear is now an integral part of its body. Command is intrigued by this newfound ability, and has ordered further study to commence at once. Increase Phazon portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once.
New part data.
Log 116642. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruin sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attackers from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they will wish to keep their artifacts themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed.
New pirate data.
Log 11-44404. Results are in from field studies on extinct bioform group Chozo. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in the Great Chozo Empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of the society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need for this dead race and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them.
No new pirate data.
Log 114528. We are particularly interested in a number of curious Chozo artifacts we've been able to recover from a number of religious sites on Talon 4. These relics resonate with power, and yet we are unable to harness them in any way. Science team is attempting to fuse them together with Phazon, believing that a link might exist between them. We know that these artifacts are linked to the Chozo temple that blocks full access to the impact crater. We have yet to crack this enigma, however. Command grows impatient regarding this matter. Results must be produced soon. Phazon-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Deca-Triticale with Phazon-infused fungal mat and elite ration mix has been authorized.
Security requests deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security zones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission critical areas immediately.
Force field offline. Access granted. New pirate data.
Log 114025. Metroid Prime continues to feed and grow ever larger in the impact crater caves. Its hunger knows no bounds, and it has begun to manifest unusual mutations since its breach. These include armor plating on its epidermis and mechanical outgrowths that generate defense screens. These screens render invulnerable to most weapon systems, but a flaw in the mutation leads to increased vulnerability to certain weapons. They compensate for this by shifting the screens quickly. This latest development concerns security units greatly. They feel it's a matter of time before Prime corrects this defect and renders itself invulnerable to all weaponry. Containment would be nigh impossible if this were to occur.
Wow. I mean, look at all that info I just gathered here, folks. Ventilation fan is working at a minimal level. Activation of vent system will bring it to full power. Uh-oh. Buffer. Ventilation fan is functional but offline. The activation panel must be nearby. There's clear air flowing from this bendesium grate. Whew, that was close. Oh man, this has to be it. Hold on a second. Contact! Enemies are everywhere. Clear the area. Cryopod damage. Immediate maintenance required. Force field offline. Access granted.
Idiots! You're letting the hunter win! Destroy her!
Area clear.
Unauthorized Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited.
Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces.
Unit indent code EPG-8701, batch 01, field designation Elite Pirate.
Death to the hunter! Death to all who oppose us! Test results from battle simulation Samus Aaron are promising. Elite units report a 74% success ratio against Aaron in testing. High Command is pleased, but expects a higher ratio by project's end.
Increase bomber patrols in authorized areas. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Flight pattern signal 4 is in effect.
Got any pirate data?
Log 112328. Elite Pirates Upsilon's propensity for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and a chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself in substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate, based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on Phazon.
Wait a minute. Omega Pirate? You don't think... Unit indent code EPG-8702, batch 1, field designation Elite Pirate. Force field offline, access granted.
Chozo Ruin's areas are off limits until further notice. Increased aggression levels observed in latest Elite Pirate units, increasing Phazon feed by 0.07% per science team mandate.
All magnetic rail system access must be approved by security. Metroids are not responding to synthetic sustenance. We have reason to believe they only gain nourishment from active bioenergy sources. Metroid activity is accelerating in non-frigid areas. Metroids in the initial batch have matured the Hunter phase. Be advised that the Hunter Metroid is a siphon tentacle. It can attack with it from a distance, as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids.
Well, there's a lot of information being processed here. Oh boy. Collapsed Bendisi Mall section is structurally unsound.
Science team is accepting volunteers for advanced weapon training.
Ooh. Well, we better keep going. Cryosleep tank, unit CS4468R. Unit modified for elite pirate storage. Finally, we're at the destination, the proper destination. The central dynamo. Power surges located.
Phazon processing and security systems are taxing the dynamo beyond safety tolerances. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our systems, it is not enough. further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call. Rerouting request to central command.
Hey, what is that? Oh, lock system engaged. Multiple CT system malfunctions detected. Units should be taken offline immediately. Oh. This must be the power bomb unit. Collapse Bendesium wall section is structurally unsound. Alright, looks like you're on your own for this one, tough guy. Yeah. Easy. Careful, you're bouncing. You can't bounce around like a pinball here. You're gonna take a lot of damage. This is it. No, that's not quite it. There it is. There it is. I think you may have gotten the greatest weapon yet. The power bomb has been acquired. You're on the morph ball mode. Use press Y to release a power bomb. Power bombs can destroy tougher materials than morph ball bombs. Additional data. Okay, let's take a look. Morph ball. Power bomb. The power bomb is the strongest morph ball weapon. Press Y when in morph ball mode to drop a power bomb. Power bombs do not have unlimited ammo. Use them wisely. The power bomb can destroy many materials, including bendesium. Each power bomb expansion you'll find will increase the number of power bombs you can carry by 1.
The keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Domestic beasts have been deemed highly susceptible to phase-on madness and are thereby a hazard to personnel. All Gronkcats and Ulbats must be disposed of immediately. Failure to comply will result in the loss of pay for a cycle and reduced rations.
All right. You lose pay and food.
An entire set of Dynamo workers have been transferred following bouts of phase-on madness. Units have reported to science team for use in laboratory studies in the new elite pirate program. Their dementia will make them adequate training adversaries for the elite team.
No thanks for generalization. That is a scam. I am not falling for that. Oh, look at this safe station. Gotta save, cause you never know. So meanwhile, let's go back this way. There we go. All those mega turrets, man, they're defense turret disabled. Ground tank failure. Bioform life signs are at a flat line.
Fungal invigoration fluid processing levels normal. Studies indicate decreased aggression between elite pirates and irradiated Metroids. Science team believes the infusion of phazon in these units may be forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway.
Fusion of phazon to local fungi is proceeding. This program has produced a cheap, viable ration for many of our phazon-enhanced units on Talent 4. A mass production program is authorized.
Suspension of synthetic Metroid rations has been ordered. Synthetic Metroid rations to be replaced by live bioenergy sources on 120251.
So you can see we got these,
Whatever you do, keep an eye on the hunter, and don't disable that barrier. Warning. Force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will be breached. Wait a minute. What's that sound? The force field is deactivated. Fall back! No! Take them out!
what the hell's happening here? What the heck? Area clear. Size increase of 400% indicated in fungal unit.
Incoming scan data. Spectral analysis complete. Spectral increase at talent site.
Looks like we know where we need to go next. The Life Grove. Oh shoot. I need to be careful with that. Okay, looks like we better backtrack then. This is Metroid Quarantine Alpha. Things have gotten serious. Wait. Contact! Elite Ice Troopers. So yeah, this is it. This is a cannonball right by my side, and as you can tell, I have acquired the power bomb, and this is the power bomb ammunition. Which supplies power bomb with 1 round of ammo. So I got to climb my way up here. Okay, so I gotta backtrack and gotta get to the Life Grove at Talent 4. Wait, what the hell? Hull breach! Elite pirate, contact! You're done. The doors have been unlocked.
Well, I'm going to put this in the bathroom and I'm going to bed.
Right. Okay, well, there's only one thing left to do.
For me, anyway.
Top guys out. Yeah, this is our signature good night salute, if you will. Those of you who just caught that. See you, fourth wall, by the way. Oh, what about these?
Recon teams are searching for the Hunter's gunship. Science team believes it employs a sophisticated cloaking device beyond our capabilities. Aside from dumb luck, we may never discover its location. We must contain or eliminate Aaron. Failure to comply with command decree is not an option.
Security breaches in multiple areas. Unauthorized uses of resources continues. Patterns suggest these resources are being stolen by the Hunter. Increase monitoring of all resource facilities immediately.
Oh boy. What's this? Map station. Now we have an idea of what this map area is all about. You've downloaded the map for this area. So we are at this area, that area, this area. Metro Quarantine A. All right. What's this?
Metroid quarantine in effect. No unauthorized personnel in holding areas. Unauthorized use of phazon is strictly prohibited. Violation of this order will result in assignment to Metroid holding area duty for 90 cycles. No exceptions.
Wow. All right, then let's backtrack. Ventilation control restored. Fans online and cleaning fumes. Check it out, another energy tank. Sweet. Uh-oh. Contact. Ugh. Now let's get to that tunnel here, shall we? Now, I like to investigate this further later, but right now. Dope kill. Nice. I ain't got time to play around. I got to scoot. Alright, just gotta keep pounding away. I think I got 3 more items to grab before we get further down there. The grapple beam, the x-ray visor, and the plasma beam. Not to mention another charge combo. Let's see. Uh-oh. Metroid. I blow that up. And then that. Yep. This is a rotation control unit for the upper section of the pillar. It requires power to operate. Okay. Look at this. Like it's patrolling somewhere. Wait for it. Oh, this thing does not want to quit. I'll take that. That'll take care of him. All right, then. Let's connect these two. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before we... Nope, not that. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to go to the second floor. Which I am. Thankfully. Now, wait a second. Ah, there it is. That's what he needed. Okay. Yep, that's what needs to happen right there. Okay. Now I go to the bottom and I rearrange the pillar that way. All right, let's climb. And look what we have here, the grapple beam. Grapple beam acquired. Press Note L to lock into a grapple point and activate the grapple beam. Release L to stop grappling. Additional data. Yes. Grapple beam. The grapple beam allows you to swing back and forth from special points in the environment. Grapple points appear in your visor as a hook icon. Press L to fire the grapple beam. Hold L down to stay connected. Let go to release. The grapple beam can be used across large gaps. Use the stick while grappling to swing in different directions. New research entry. Analysis indicates a viable attach point for the grapple beam. To use the grapple beam, use L when the hook icon appears. So it looks like we're at waste disposal. Crane controls are now active. Well, these guys aren't playing around. Take that. You pirate scum. Alright, I'm gonna save. 'Cause you never know. Suit maintenance and data backup complete. Oh, another missile expansion. Okay, cool. Oh boy, more pirates. Sorry, pirate scum, gotta scoot. So I got the grapple beam. Now I'm gonna go get my hands on what looks to be the X-ray visor. Still, intense radiation detected. Okay, back at Talon 4. More like Talon Overworld. All right, let's get up to that Yeah, let's get up to that place where we couldn't get to before. Knock off that Bendesium rock. All right, here we go. Activate. And a missile expansion. Look what we have here. X-ray visor. X-ray visor acquired. Let's write on the pad to activate visor. The X-ray visor can see through certain types of materials. Press the right button to select the X-ray visor. Samus notes the X-ray visor can reveal invisible items, areas, and enemies. Robotic enemies jam the X-ray visor's frequency. Eliminate them to restore function to the visor. There's nothing there. One thing left to do. Oh, would you look at that? A Chozo artifact. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of Chozo, the 7th of 12. Oh, so I got 4 left, 5, 6, 4 down, 8 to go. Okay, gotta find a way back here. Those noises. Could it be? Ah. Okay, I gotta try this again because I slipped. All right, come on now. Okay. I'm losing my focus here. No, wait, what the Chozo ghosts. Let's see if I can get my X-ray visor. See how that works. Here it goes. All right, well, let's go further. All right, let's take a look. See what we can find. Look at this. What did it? Oh, you mean to tell me? Oh, look at that! Another missile expansion. Very welcoming indeed. It looks like there's, I think there's something left to uncover in the Chosen Ruins too, so why don't we just go over there and investigate there? And I have my gravity suit. You know. Uh-oh. I think I'll go refill my missiles for right now. Missiles fully replenished. So now it looks like I have 20 more missile expansions to collect. 19 rather. There's something hidden over here. Okay. I'm gonna try and, okay, easy does it. Ah, I see the shadowy thing, but... Oh, there's a shadowy thing. Now... Okay, easy. Poof! Missile expansion acquired. Huh? Hey. Oh, thank God. Yeah, like I said, I have the, and I have the gravel beam too, so... Alright, so I know where to go next. Where do I go? Oh. Yep, we got company. And they're done. There we go. Go. What's this? Power bomb expansion increases the number of power bombs you can carry. Before I go, a new Chozo lore is entered. The power of our temple has been enough to halt the spread of the poison on Talon 4, but that which remains thrives and grows more concentrated, gnawing on itself in the dark passages beneath the planet's surface. Whether it can ever be truly destroyed is not for our eyes to see, but there is something else. We Chozo are drifting, tumbling through space and time as the great poison eats away at our sanity. We wake in dreams as the veil of lunacy descends, as past and future blend and shuffle. One image appears and flickers through the landscape, wraith-like. It is the hatchling, the newborn, walking the path of corruption, a lone figure shining in the toxic shadows. She comes dressed for war, and her wrath is terrible. Do her eyes look backwards, seeing the hatchling as she once was? Or does she approach even now, arriving in our race's last hour, a savior clothed in machines crafted long ago by chosen hands? Poisonous clouds drift across our vision. Power bomb expansion acquired. Maximum power bomb carrying capacity increased by 1. Incoming scan data. Seismic activity updated. Unusual activity in magma region. Oh, looks like we gotta get over there. Yep, see that? Missile expansion. Uh-oh. You're done. This is known as the training chamber. Oh, better hurry. What's this? Nothing. Energy tank acquired. Here we go. And let's see, inside there. What the that wasn't supposed to happen. Piston tunnel, that's what it is. Whoop. Missile expansion acquired. You stand in my way. There it goes. All right, here we go. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I keep forgetting there was like another... Nah, don't worry. I'll go back later. Okay, now we gotta walk through the waters here. There it is. Shows artifact acquired. This is the artifact of Life Giver, the 5th of 12. What the heck was that? Yeah, so I got that out of the way. We're gonna go back to the old Talon overworld and turn in those artifacts and get more artifact clues, and then let's go get that plasma beam. All right, then. I haven't got quite a bit of those things, huh? All right. Reload weapons, suit maintenance, and data backup. All right, then. So we're like, so this is a site where you would go to the impact crater and turn in all the Chozo artifacts. And yeah, over the years of playing this game, I remember that after I get done here, 4 logbook enemies remain after everything else. The artifact of violence has been returned. You have restored the power to this Chozo totem. A new artifact such as done. A room of research lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. Defeat this creature to claim the artifact of warrior. Artifact of life giver has been returned. The artifact of Chozo has been returned. The artifact of strength has been returned. A molten lake lays within the tunnels of Macmore. Shatter the column at the lake's center to reveal the artifact of nature. Near Fendra's shores, a temple stands. Thaw the flows of waters flowing from the Elder to find the artifact of sun. Now this must be a totem that tells you to activate to find the artifact of the newborn. All right, then. All right, well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get that plasma beam. Now, let's see. What about the other... A tower sits atop the fortress. Collapses to reveal a chamber where the artifact of Elder is held. Research. A molten lake lies in the tunnels of magma. Shatter the column of the lake center to reveal the artifact of nature. Under a temple stands. Great hall. Edge. All right, then. Oh, wait, there's something else up there. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's right, I don't have the weapon. All right. This nation's dread, Magmore Caverns. All right. All right, let's get to the lava lake first because there's supposed to be a tunnel. Ooh, that was close. All right, here we go. There we go. Now we're talking. What do we have here? The ice spreader. Ice spreader acquired. This powerful attack uses 10 missiles. Use the ice beam press and hold it to charge. So what does that do? The ice spreader is an ice charge combo. It can freeze targets in a wide area. Ice spreader is a single shot charge combo. Ice spreader is limited against aerial targets. Well, there's another thing I want to look at here. Okay, yeah, there's this Bendesium area that I need to take out at the Warrior Shrine. Yeah, it's right over there. Yeah, I'm awfully quiet tonight here, and that's the problem. That's the main problem here. So here we go. Bombs away. Another power bomb expansion. Get it. So where do I go? Right there. Now there's somewhere else I need to go. The monitor station. Nope. All the way. Yep. I want to get to the lava lake so I can acquire an artifact here. And there's something waiting for me at the Triclops pit as well. Okay, we'll try this again. Missile expansion acquired. this is Lava Lake. Oh, there's another Chozo artifact. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of nature, the 8th of 12. Collect, collect, collect. Alright, so next objective is to get that plasma beam, and then after that, I'm out of here. Yeah, I do love lugging around my ice beam a little bit. Remember, seismic activity is detected in this world, this map. Oh, isn't that grapple beam great? Okay, going back across. Twin Fires Tunnel. There you go. Okay, now we're here. And it looks like I'll have to go across. There's a platform right there. Yep, so I gotta grapple my way here. Standard spinner device. Now... yeah. I guess that's not going to work. What's this? Okay, locked in place. Now, what? Oh, there. Hey, wait a second. What's this? Nope. Hold on. Up there is a slot device. Bomb slot. So you gotta make your way up to that room somehow. I accept your challenge. Ah! Whew. Was that ever close? We're gonna try again. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I know. Easy. Whew. Shortcut. Okay, here we go. More of those parasites. There we go. Made it. This is it, people. The weapon I've been waiting for, a plasma beam. Plasma beam acquired. Press C left to switch to the plasma beam. This weapon will open red doors. Plasma beam fires streams of molten energy. This beam can ignite flammable objects and enemies. Press C left to select the plasma beam as your active weapon. Fire the plasma beam to open the red doors. Plasma beam is very effective against cold-based enemies. Charge the plasma beam to fire a sphere of plasma. Enemies struck by this blast will be engulfed in flames for a few moments. You know, one more. Let's see. Here's an idea. I'm gonna go to that save station, and when I can come back next week, I'm gonna enter the Phendrana drifts and melt everything. Okay. One down. Oh, there's a shortcut to phase on mines too, so let me just go ahead and open that way for right now. This is transport to phase on mines west. Oops, forgot that little guy was there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Open up. Open up. And this is where I'm going to... This is where I'm going to skedaddle, yeah? Let me just go ahead and... Quick game right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and go back to intermission. Folks, a special thanks to Maddie for liking the stream, at least. Much appreciated. There's no shame in that, even if it's sticking around for only like 5 minutes or so. Much appreciated. Tune in next week as Samus melts some ice in Phendrana and further infiltrates the Phazon mines and looks further into the Omega Pirate. What will happen then? Until next time, folks, I am the Package Agent Steel, and I am for real. Adios, muchachos.